What is good, guys? It's your boy Tryin, man, back at it again with another blast from the past review. Today we got 50 Cent. Get Rich or Die Tryin, man. This is 50 Cent's, if I'm correct. This is his first ever album, and what man? This is honestly, like, I've heard a lot from music reactors and people that review stuff that this is his best album, which to me is kind of crazy because to me, if you're an artist, if you are any artist in the world, whoever you are, up and coming, or have a lot of followers or whatever, your first album to me is technically the album for you to get, to introduce yourself, to really, it doesn't have to be your best album, but what makes me honestly just amazed and astounded by artists is when their first album is honestly their best album and their most peak album, and then the rest is they kind of fall off a little bit. And to be honest with you, I'm not saying that 50 Cent is exactly that, but this album right here, I don't know what that could be. I already know what we got today on streaming. You know what I'm saying? And if you know, I will get that review out probably by next week. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a lot of other things I want to review before we get into the album that came out today. That I'm not gonna even say the name. But yeah, man, let's get to this album though. This album is this is the deluxe version, if I'm correct. And this shit's amazing. Again, let's get straight to it. Let's talk about it. Worst tracks though. Heat. I understand the production and I understand the track, but it was kind of bland. I'll be honest with you. Like, the production kind of, messing in with the thematic of, the heat, as in, shot, shots are firing. It just didn't sound as good. I don't remember the chorus much, and I just thought it was kind of bland compared to everything else on here. 21 Questions featuring Nate Dogg. Another track that just didn't need to be on here. Maybe you guys like it. I understand the importance of 21 Questions, the conversation starter. It's cool. Once again, it's kind of like Heat. It's very good theme and everything. I didn't really like the Nate Dogg feature at all though. Production. It felt very simple, even though I understand the point. It felt very simple. I felt like it could have been more, I don't know, maybe sexy. I don't know. It didn't work. It didn't work for 50 Cent. Not with this album, at least. And Life's on the Line. I forget what I don't like about this track, honestly. And sometimes I forget. I don't even know where it was placed on the album. I think it was like the 6th. I think the production might have been just the reason why I really didn't like this one. Which is, again, most reasons why I dislike some tracks too. Let's get to the best tracks, which is the rest of them, and they are great. Intro, yeah. What's Up Gangsta is a nice 2-minute track. Great chorus. It kind of is gonna tell most of the rest of the album, and just like how fucking gangsta this album is, and how honestly fucking amazing it is. It just sounds great, bro. Patiently Waiting featuring Eminem. Not the best chorus, but 50 Cent flows very nice. Eminem back then just sounded great, and he sounded fucking amazing on this one. And I thought it was a really good track between the two. Many Men, Wish Death Upon Me. Yeah. I mean, this is honestly the big reason why I understand why people love this album. But not just this. There's a lot of classics I understand that 50 Cent had on this that I actually didn't know it was him, but I have heard before in the past. Many Men is weird because it feels so old when I listen to it, because it is. It's his first album, but it still just sounds good as fuck. It's like one of them old ass songs that you're just like, damn. And this shit, I'm not gonna say it's like still amazing, right? Listening to it right now, but you just listen to it and you're just like, damn. The chorus is great. Production sounds nice, and 50 Cent doesn't sound awful, and it doesn't sound completely outdated. You know, it kind of does sound somewhat outdated though. But it's still great. In the club, I didn't know this was a song. And it's a fucking vibe. I mean, 50 Cent make song for the clubs, and it sounds amazing. And it's just production, flow, everything sounds great. And then after this, we're high all the time. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. When it comes to them those songs, when it comes to talking about being high, I cannot deny they usually sound good to me. And honestly, it really is just because, like, it's just a vibe. I mean, they really just try to make a vibey ass track and it sound good. And that's what I got from that one. If I Can't, chorus sounded really good. I forgot what it was about, man. I think it had to do. I'm not gonna say anything. I can't even. I can't. If I can't say anything, I can't say anything about why it's good. Besides, the chorus was great, and his lyrics, he flowed amazing on this shit. That's all I can say. That's all I can remember. Bloodhound featuring Young Buck. I'm not gonna lie to you. Listening to it, I forgot how much it sounded like, but I remember the chorus being nice, and Young Buck sounded all right on it. He didn't give the best feature in the world, but he didn't ruin it, and all right. It was good enough. Back Down. That was another like gangsta song by my boy, and basically it's kind of what the title says. 50 Cent's not backing down from nobody. He not backing down from nobody, and he going hard as fuck. The production sounds amazing. He's flowing fucking amazing, and it's a short and sweet track, and I love it. Pimp, P-I-M-P. This is a classic 50 Cent song that I didn't know bro had it in his fucking bag. And it fits the scheme of the album. It fits the theme of the album. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I love it. And you know, I've honestly once Back Down started, like the rest of the album just sounded amazing, outstanding. Like Myself featuring Tony Yayo. Dude, this track to me just defined how this album just feels so good. Like, 50 Cent's chorus is amazing. He's flowing amazing. It sounds exactly what I've gotten from the last two tracks. It sounds fucking amazing. And I'm just like, I remember hitting a Tony Yayo verse before. I forgot what, I think well, get ready for another blast from the past. I heard it before on an album. Let's just say Meek Mill, because I think he's had him before. And, you know, I'm not the biggest Tony Yayo fan. And 50 Cent kind of did exactly what I wanted. Tony Yayo was barely on here. It was just a 50 Cent track for the most part. He was like a little bit at the end, and that's what I wanted, and I loved it. Poor Little Rich, another fucked up track that fucking does the thematic theme perfectly of just whether you're poor or whether you little rich, it don't matter. He is gonna do the same fucked up shit. He gonna try everything that he said before, whether it's backing down, whether it's being a pimp, this, that, and the third. He gonna do what he have to do, and he will die trying to keep his poor lifestyle, but at the same time, he's gonna die trying to get rich. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I love it. After that, Don't Push Me featuring Lloyd Banks and Eminem. This track was not as, I don't know if this track is better than the Patiently Waiting track. I think Patiently Waiting probably is a tad bit way better than this one. Eminem sounded pretty good still. Lloyd Banks sounded, I'm not gonna lie to you, I forgot his feature. Yeah, just not as good as Patiently Waiting, but I'll take it. Gotta Make It to Heaven. Hey man, with all the fucked up shit that you gotta go on to get rich, you still, you know what I'm saying, you still gotta make it to heaven somehow. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just trying to say stuff. I don't really remember this song like that much, but I mean, it probably was fire. Wanksta was a track that I guess he also made for the 8 Mile track, and it just sounds great with production. The chorus Wanksta sounds awesome, and he flows. And so it's a really damn good track. You Not Like Me, another banger, braggadocious 50 Cent song that just, I mean, I love it. What can I say? I love it. Then The Pimp got the feature featuring Snoop Dogg and a remix. It just sounds even a tad bit more better. I think Snoop Dogg sounds fucking amazing on it. Yeah. And then In the Hood featuring Brooklyn probably could have easily been on the worst tracks, but I'm gonna let it slide just because this album's so good. And you know what I'm saying? I think this album's so classic to the point where it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Brooklyn feature definitely didn't have to be there though.